Hello friends, welcome. So today's video, I wanted to create a couple different pockets that you can use in your journals out of these book pages. So I had some extra vintage book pages here. I think these are dictionary pages, and they're about 4 by 7 inches, so they're a bit on the smaller side. Um, and yeah, I just thought I would play around with these to a couple different folds, and then take them to the sewing machine. And yeah, hopefully you find a couple of different folds and different ideas of what you can use in your journal, some fun pockets. And that was a real simple one that's just kind of like an envelope. So you just fold the two top like a triangle, and yep, then just fold the one in. This one, I'm just folding half of it. So I folded in half, and then I just pushed in that one little corner, and then refolded it and folded that one backwards. I'm so horrible at explaining it, but you can pretty much see, how I'm folding it. And you can just go ahead and sew around there, and then, tuck it in. At the end, I'll kind of show you how it will look kind of on a page, or, after I sew everything together. So this is kind of like a 3 page fold. It's kind of like it's going to be a side pocket in a sense. So you can kind of tear the edges if you want to give it more like of that look with the tear pages. And yeah, then you just kind of layer them like so, and then I'm just gonna sew on the top and on the bottom, and then just glue the insides. So I'll get back to that and I'll show you exactly how we're gonna do that one in a minute. This is just a quick I was gonna do like a fold accordion kind of fold pocket there, but then I liked the little P that it had there, and I thought that would be good to make into kind of little envelope with the P downwards. So, just play around with your papers and just see, the orientation of the papers and how it would look best. And so that's what I was pretty much doing here. Just doing another one of those little envelope folds with this one. And I wanted this to be in the front, like the little P there. And then I'm just going to go ahead and take that to the sewing machine and stitch it. Again, I'm going to show you again later on exactly how everything looks after it's sewn, and how it would look in your journal. So you take another one here, and it's going to be similar to like the other fold where you took the 3 pages, and it's going to be like a side tuck. And instead, this one I'm just folding half the top down to like that triangle, and then layering them here like so, and then that will go directly onto a book page. So you can like use these smaller pages and make them into like larger pockets, and it'll fit in a larger page of a book. So yeah, just play around with them if you wanted to, like, cut those points off or fold them down. You can do that as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this uh, Tim Holtz ink here, and yeah, ink all the edges. I'm gonna do that to all of the pages, and yeah, I'm not gonna film that, of course. I'm gonna do that off camera because that's, yeah, pretty simple there. But I just wanted to kind of show you, like, different ideas on what you can, kind of different pockets, different tuck pockets. You can also send these as happy mail. So that's what kind of came up with the idea. I had created a bunch of these different kinds of pockets for happy mail, and I sent them as happy mail. And yeah, so I just wanted to record that process of like me making the pockets. I also sent a couple other ones I didn't get to record. The ones that I had sent, I kind of embellished and decorated some of them as well. And I won't be embellishing or decorating any of them. But yeah, that's just another fold there. As you saw, I folded it in half and then just tucked those little corners in. So you can see there. If you need to rewatch any of the folds, you can go ahead and maybe slow down the video or fast forward it. I normally kind of fast forward it just because, yeah, I feel like it's redundant. And yeah, so I'm just showing this was like one of the accordion fold pockets that I made before, and just inking the edges here as well. But you can do this with decorative paper, of course. I'm just using the book pages because that's what I had here in front of me. And like I said, in the Facebook group, someone asked for pockets. So I was mass making like a ton of pockets. And yeah. So here I was taking two separate pages, and you can kind of make this into an envelope, by connecting them and whatnot as well. That's just another idea. But I kind of wanted to do like a I don't know which one I was. Oh, okay. I think this one is going to be like a corner tuck pocket. I was trying to figure out which way I wanted to go with this, as you can see. So, like, again, I was just playing around with the papers and the different folds. This is kind of more like a origami folds here that I was doing. And this is just going to be like a little corner tuck that you kind of put. It can also be like, they call this, I think, like a bookmark, a corner bookmark. But what I like to do with these when I was in high school, we kind of made, these little origami notes, and we used to pass them around. I think I have a video on that as well. I'll go ahead and link it here if anyone's interested in checking out that, where I found a couple of old letters from high school. But yeah, this is kind of like one of them we would do. And at that time I didn't even I didn't use it for journaling or anything like that. We used it to like pass notes and letters around in between classes. But yeah, I'm just playing around with this photo. I was trying to get it. I'm gonna do this a couple times just so that you can kind of see exactly how I do the fold, but it's pretty much just a triangle on each side. So you can kind of see me playing around there with the paper. And then, yeah, once I figured out to do that triangle, then you just kind of tuck it on the inside there, like so. So with that, I would like kind of, if I was journaling, I think that'll be a cute like little journal space that you have for yourself, and then like you can just kind of hide it on a corner and then use it also as a bookmark or like hidden journaling spot. I think that'll be really cool. So I'm showing again. I just did cross the triangle, and then you just fold that inwards like so. And I'm gonna actually take this to the sewing machine too and sew all around it, just to give it some more texture, and yeah, make it look a little nicer there, and similar to the other ones with the stitching. I just like the way the stitching looks on the paper and book pages specifically. So yeah, and just ink up the edges, and we're gonna stitch that. I hope you was able to see exactly how I did that. I did it a couple of times. Again, I was just playing around with these folds on here. So this one kind of reminds me of like a French fry holder, like where they throw all the French fries in. But also I see this fold a lot and the kids menus, like when we go to the restaurants, they'll have the kids menus folded like this. So it also reminded me of that, and I thought this is a cute little pocket tuck that you can put in there. Again, I'm not the first one to come up with these. This is just I'm sure there's a ton of videos and other people, I don't know who came up with this first, but these origami folds have been out since forever. So yeah, but I just wanted to kind of combine all my favorites in one video. So yeah, so this is just a compilation of just some of my favorite pocket folds, to do. I also have a couple of other a little more elaborate pockets that you can make out of like a 12 by 12, or I think I did a 6 by 6 pocket. That video was a lot of people enjoyed that video, so I'll go ahead and link that one there as well if anyone's interested in checking out that one. It was just kind of like an envelope, but you take two 6 by 6 papers and yeah, fold them together. But yeah, I hope this is really helpful and that you get a lot of good ideas. This was just another fold, like so similar to the other one, just layering pockets or layering pages. So this one you just fold it upwards like so, and then you just layer it, and then you have multiple pockets vertically. So the other one was horizontal, side pockets, and then this one is top loading pockets. So you can just go ahead and make it as, long or as big as you want it to fit on whatever page you need it to fit. And right now I'm just using this circle punch to make little thumb tags in there so you can see kind of where each little pocket starts. Just makes it easier so you can see where, you can tuck things into. And then once you go ahead and ink those edges, it'll make it even pop out even more. So yeah, instead of using the 3, I was just going to use 2. But yeah, again, use however many you need or want. And yeah, that makes, I think, 4 or 5 pockets once you put it into the journal page or wherever you're going to put it. And so if you made it to this part of the video and you're enjoying it, please don't forget to give a thumbs up, like the video, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. So now I've taken everything to my sewing machine and I'm gonna start sewing. I just wanted to show you how I do the pocket. So I just keep those 2 pieces on the top folded in. You can also glue them if you like, but I'm planning on sewing around them. And then you just want to have the pocket on the inside tucked in as well, so you can do that at the same time. And yeah, sorry for the lousy recording here. I'm trying to record it with one hand and having a little difficulty, but I just wanted to sew around the front and around the other side as well. You're gonna see exactly how it looks once I'm done here. But yeah, a lot of the times I don't record this part of me on my sewing machine, but I thought I'd just add that in here. And of course I had to change the bobbin, so I'm winding the bobbin thread now. And yeah, very tedious, but that's going. And yeah, now I'm gonna take this 3 side pocket and just sew the bottom and the top straight across. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna add a little bit of glue to the back there where you can see like a little bit of an opening. And that is it. You can see now they're all sealed and closed, and you have 3 pockets plus, a side underneath. So it's, about 4 pockets when you put it in. Then you can see here I kind of sewed around those edges, and I also sewed this one, and I'm just going to go ahead and add some glue to the bottom, just a very small layer there, because that's going to also be a little pocket in the bottom, so just a little bit of glue there. And that's it. Then you can go ahead and embellish these, whatever journal. These are really good to just have handy, these little pockets. So that was the accordion fold one that I was showing you. That's really simple, easy one. And those flaps didn't go down, I guess, when I went to the sewing machine, so you can just glue those down. Um, but yeah, these are all of them that we made. I hope you found a lot of inspiration and a lot of ideas. I just want to kind of show you how many uh, tags can fit in here, little embellishments and what have you, die cuts, all kinds of things you can find to put in there. But they're really fun. I think really great additions to your journal. I love having lots of pockets and spaces to tuck things into. I know we all do love adding like little different hidden layers to it as well. That's one of my favorite things. Finding all the cute little tuck spots and little hidden spots. Um, and yeah, these are also, I guess you can kind of make them interactive in your journal as well, depending on how you put them in. But you can see all the little different tags and how you can put, you know, things into them. So I'm just showing you little examples of how that would look. This can even be into a pocket if you put it like that, but ideally what I was thinking of is putting it on the corner like so. That kind of shows you like where you're at on your pages or whatever. You can make them for your books and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. So really, really fun little hidden writing space there. You can see where I stitched around there as well. And all these, all of these, of course, if you don't have a sewing machine or you don't know how to sew, you don't need a sewing machine. You can just use regular glue or double-sided tape. Might be better to use just because depending on the paper, sometimes the wet glue can get go through the paper. So I don't really like to use too much wet glue. But this is art glitter glue, and I love art glitter glue. It doesn't really damage or warp the papers, so that's what I really love about it. So I'm just showing you there. I'm applying a very thin layer to those pages. And you can also do this one vertically. So right now these are side tuck spots, but you can also do it vertically. And I'm just showing there if you want to attach it to that paper, you would just add a little glue along the edges there. You can see how many things you can fit in this pocket, right? And bigger papers and what have you. And then the little tuck spot right there in the corner that I left there as well. So I really, really love that one. It's so fun. Again, you can do these vertically, horizontally, however you want to put your tucks. Again, you just put the glue. You can have it either top loading or side loading. And yeah, these are just lots of fun. Again, if you don't have a sewing machine, you can just glue these, use double-sided tape or regular glue. The same effect. You can even do like a faux stitch, just a couple lines or dots around the edges if you want to do like a faux stitch. They also have, I think, stamps that faux stitch, like look like faux stitching. Really, really good. But anywho, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye.